Super sad story here, so we'll get into it.
Okay.
Former child star Matthew Midler, do you know who he is?
No,
he was in a show called Our Idiot Brother. TMZ reported that he got on Amazon and got on the internet to find out the most peaceful ways to commit suicide.
Yeah.
He ordered some sodium nitrate for $15 from Amazon after searching online how to use it in suicides. Toxicology test, the Lancaster County Medical Examiner's Office ruled the 19-year-old Our Idiot Brother actor's death from August to be suicide by sodium nitrate toxicity. It's used to preserve food such as meat, more commonly kills people accidentally by causing low blood pressure and limiting the low flow of oxygen into the body. Monica Midler, his mother, who previously revealed that her son suffered from crippling anxiety, said she later found a clear but heartbreaking link in her son's internet search history to find out why he committed suicide and exactly how he did it. He was looking on how to get sodium nitrate. That's not, sodium nitrate, again, I don't... That's really bizarre to me that you can just order sodium nitrate for whatever reason through Amazon.
Yeah, I mean, you do get into...
Can you order drugs from Amazon?
They have... No. I think you can order some over-the-counter drugs. You can order over-the-counter medications, but, like, you can't get Sudafed. You know, the same thing. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they have a relationship with one of the major pharmacy outlets. So that...
Can you order marijuana?
No.
Why not? Dispensaries out where it's legal?
No, because they don't do... Because dispensaries are not mail order through Amazon.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you tried?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still don't know. I told you, sometimes I just go on and see what you can get. Like, I don't get it, but...
Careful what you search for, my friend.
And that's really sad. And to be honest with you, I'm surprised we haven't heard more of that.
Yeah. He ordered a $15 worth, which is enough to kill 4 people, by the way.
Yeah.
She told the outlet TMZ she was only talking about her son's methods in the hopes it would be a warning to other families likely unaware of the dangers of seemingly innocuous substance. Yeah, it's funny because, if you have a child that's depressed or anxiety issues or whatever, and hopefully they're getting therapy and getting the medicinal values they need in order to make them feel better. And again, here's a 19-year-old that's in a television show that a lot of people knew about. And, you think about different ways to commit suicide. And it's not something I normally do, but if you have a child that's having a difficult time, and it's amazing to me that, and again, I've never been in this situation, knock on wood, where a parent just doesn't know. She knew that he had severe anxiety. You make sure there's no guns in the house. You make sure there's no rope. And I've been through all that stuff. But now here's a kid getting on Amazon ordering sodium nitrate to the house. It's just like, wow.
Well, the thing is,
it's really sad.
It's super sad, and I mean, it could be done, but that he would have had to have his own account, his own debit.
Yeah, well, he's 19.
Which you can. No, I mean you can.
He did. I mean, he was a star.
Yeah. Well, and then you get into the issue of since we're talking about controlling or moderating what social media is doing, you do get into this question of should Amazon have some sort of algorithm, sets of algorithms about, they definitely have algorithms of what you've looked for and they can put stuff in front of you. Can can they limit you? Should they take things off the shelf? Should they not be selling sodium nitrate? Obviously, you can use sodium nitrate for all kinds of things. So I don't know. I don't know how you control that from the Amazon side. I mean, we've talked about the kind of stuff that I get, and the kind of stuff I get, you wouldn't use necessarily for a suicide, but you might use it to hurt somebody.
Yeah,
you can get. There's very few things on Amazon that, and the problem. Here's the other problem. You tie that in to, and it's really scary to think about, parents, but it is true. Your kid can go online, you can go online and Google what are the easiest ways to commit suicide with the least amount of pain.
Yeah.
15,000 pages.
Yeah.
So I this gets into, I had this conversation with my friend Josiah. Whose responsibility is this?
Josiah is
Episcopal priest.
Yep.
Whose responsibility is this? And I understand maybe there's multiple responsibilities, but is it Amazon's? Is it Facebook's responsibility to pull back on what the content is? It's a platform.
Yeah, and I guess it depends on what you're selling too, because this is a preserver.
Yeah.
A lot of things that are created for other uses, which are very, very common and very useful, can also kill you. And it's unfortunate that this was missed. I mean, it really is. It's just weird that you hear of sodium nitrate and you're on Amazon ordering sodium nitrate. I mean, I understand you're getting chlorine for the pool or whatever.
Yeah, but if you looked at what I was getting and you didn't know what I was.
And you didn't have a swimming pool?
And listen, just think about this. I mean, we've talked about this. Muriatic acid, chlorine, gasoline. I got all three of those.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you can do.
I didn't even know you could ship gasoline.
Yeah, not in big. If they're in little tiny. Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know what you can do with that. I am sure there are horrible things you can do with that.
Yeah.
I go back to this. To me, this is a much more fundamental thing. This is why I was talking to a priest about it. This got really deep. We keep talking about these technologies are ruining us. These things. We created them. Mm-hmm. We created them. Yep. The devil didn't create them. Yep. We created them. We created them. Then the other question is, well, do we create something, these are movies, that got away from us that we have no control over?
Well, sure.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think we created things that we didn't know how we would react to them. It's not that we don't have control over them. You know, they're not. I mean, this gets into artificial intelligence, but they're not running the world on their own.
You could make an argument for COVID. Was that something that was created?
Well, we don't know.
We don't know that, but was it? We know there's been a lot of things. Mustard gas, we know we created a lot of different things that we know if it gets out, it's going to be bad.
Right. But then isn't it also, again, so then it becomes, whose responsibility is it? Particularly with commerce, particularly with social media. I mean, those kinds of things is, when I say ours, it's ours collectively as a society. Yes.
Should there be a checklist of things that Amazon sells that you have to have, because he was legal? Should there be things where you have to have someone that signs with you?
Yeah, but
in order to get sodium nitrate, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing.
If you're ordering,
but if you're sodium, but think about it. Signs with you. What if you're 23?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
What was it? Preserve? It's like for beef jerky.
Yeah. It's sad news.
It's super.
Since it was a 19-year-old, it was not good.
Parents keep an eye on what your kids are charging. And here's the other thing. Well, he has his own bank account.
Yeah.
Most kids, at least in my family, the charges are coming off of my debit and credit cards.
Yeah.
So I know everything that's going on Amazon.
Yeah.
The purchases. And there are a lot of parents whose kids have access to their credit cards and debit cards, because now it's easier than anything to have it. And even if they're not stealing it, but, hey, Mom, can I borrow your credit card, put in my Apple Pay or whatever, so I can, just in case of an emergency. And you believe, I mean, and I'm not saying be sneaky, but then it's there. So for the first year, maybe it's all legit.
Yeah.
But pay attention to what you charge.
My son got his first debit card last week. Opened up an account for him.
Yay.
At
happy?
At Bryant Bank. Yeah, I mean, he's super. I mean, he's an adult now, right? And
Yes.
I said, you're making money at Publix. You're getting paid every week, and you should have access to this money when you're out with your friends. That way I don't have to pay.
Yeah.
And so he got his debit card, and then as he's walking in, I'm like, by the way, everything on his thing is on my account. So when I get on my account, I can see all.
Because of his age.
I can see all of his transactions.
Oh, yeah, we know that's
you don't have to do that. And of course, he has no access to my stuff because I'm dad and I could do whatever the hell I want.
Yeah, we messed up and our kids got access to something got switched.
Yeah.
So my kid is texting me going, I didn't know you had that much in your checking account. I'm like, hey. I'm calling the bank. It's only a one-way street. I see his, he can't see mine.
Exactly.